Good morning, it's Pastor Kevin with our 31-day path to wisdom. Today we're looking at Proverbs 25. And we live in a world that's drowning in information, but it's starving for wisdom. Proverbs 25 offers a timeless truth here that really will help us out. Because verse 2 reminds us that God's mysteries are vast. The pursuit of understanding is noble. And today we scroll through endless content. We're craving clarity in life. But real wisdom's not about having all the answers, my friends. It's about discerning what really matters. So, what if the keys to thriving in our noisy, fast-paced lives was written centuries ago? So let's explore this a little bit. Our culture screams, promote yourself. Our culture screams, build your brand. Yet Solomon warns. He says, don't demand honor. He says that in several places in 25. You ever seen someone humble rise quietly? They earn trust through integrity. You ever seen this? Because that's the power of authenticity, my friends. On social media, where our facades are largely what we want people to see, we curate them so people see what we want them to see. Humility tends to stand out. Don't inflate your title or your story, my friends. Instead, let your work and character speak for you. True influence begins when you stop climbing and start serving. Anybody ever sent a text in anger? Of course, right? How about a hasty email? My friends, words matter. Verse 11 says this, a word aptly spoken is like gold. Imagine a conflict at work for a moment. Instead of reacting, what if we were to pause and think about it? Choose words that heal and not harm, not wound. How about a timely apology? How about a timely apology? A thoughtful message. Believe it or not, these are, according to the scripture, apples of gold. And when corrected, and we all need to be corrected sometimes, even your pastor here needs to be corrected sometimes, don't bristle. Because a wise rebuke that is received with humility, my friends, is a gift. In a polarized world, let's be a people that listen before we speak. If you find honey, eat just enough. This is found in Proverbs 12. It says, if you find honey, just eat enough. Does it sound familiar? Do any of us binge watch? Are any of us guilty of overworking? That's me. How about doom scrolling? Our age of excess tends to leave us empty, though. Wisdom says to know your limits. That means set boundaries. Leave the party before you're drained. Say no to protect your peace sometimes. Because verse 28 is a stark warning to us that without self-control, we're like cities without walls because we're defenseless. So my friends, guard your time. Guard your heart. Guard your energy. Anybody hate a coworker? Be honest. How about annoyed by a neighbor? Anyone? Proverbs will shock you here. It says, feed them and quench their thirst. Quench your enemy's thirst. And it's not because they deserve it, because they probably don't, but because kindness disarms people. Imagine killing bitterness with compassion for a moment. When trolled online, and we've all been trolled, respond with grace. In traffic, when that nice individual cuts you off in the middle of the highway, just let them merge. Just roll with it. These coals of fire, my friends, are not revenge. They're a challenge to break the cycles of anger in our lives with love. See, Proverbs 25, my friends, is not a relic. It's a very strategic roadmap for our life. Because in a fractured world, what if we chose humility over hype? What if we chose thoughtful words over haste? What if we chose self-control over excess and kindness over conflict? Let's live these truths, my friends. We're not perfect. We never will be. But we can be persistent. Because wisdom isn't just knowing. Wisdom is doing. My friends, start today. Your relationships, your work, and your soul will thank you. Have a great day.